Judge jails Enoch Burke for Christmas with effective life sentence. This is a dark and shameful day in Ireland. Is an exemplary teacher and man of integrity. His only crime is that he refused to endorse transgenderism and bow to satanic ideology. What are we doing?
This is Enoch Burke, the teacher who has refused to deny his Christian belief and bow to transgender ideology. We're here at the forecourts again in Dublin, where Enoch's case was again before Mr. Justice Brian Cregan. And he had a number of matters to deal with today in relation to the case. But at the beginning, he said, if any member of the Burke family so much as speaks, they will be removed by Gardaí. So this is the situation we're in. Lies are being told from the bench. Enoch Burke, his name blackened, the Constitution set at naught, the law disregarded, and if a person so much as speaks a word, they will be removed by a battalion of Gardaí.
Judge Cregan today.
Trump needs to step in on this, but that doesn't change the fact that this is absolutely fucking mind-blowing. What the fuck?
Has given us a new version of the Constitution regarding religious freedom. He said if Enoch Burke practiced his Christian belief outside the gate, this would never have happened. He said it 3 times today. So he is telling us you can have your religious belief outside the gate. But you know, that's not what the Constitution tells us. It tells us that we have a constitutional right to the free practice and profession of our religious belief in our school, in our job, in our shop, wherever we are, not according to this perverted idea and judgment of Judge Cregan.
The judge brought up an article that he had read this morning on the Irish Independent by Shane.
Like, seriously, the people that have contact with Trump need to be doing everything they can to put this on his radar. This is crazy.
Phelan, he began to quiz Enoch on the article. Strange, I must say. Enoch Burke brought that issue again, that there were lies in the judgment of Mr. Justice Brian Cregan from the 18th of November. Lies about that he was a baleful and malign presence at the school, that he was stalking the school, its teachers and pupils, and that the pupils and teachers of the school had indicated in their affidavits that Enoch Burke was a danger, a potential danger to them. Now, these are baseless lies, and really we saw a judge caught out today, fumbling, talking over Enoch, cutting across him, saying, oh, that's not the word I used. I used a different definition of the word, saying that he used stalking in a figurative and metaphorical sense. This is outrageous behavior. It's an outrageous abuse of power by a High Court judge designed to slander a young man who's standing for the Constitution, for his Christian beliefs. Now, at one point, it came out that the judge had omitted from his judgment key parts of evidence and had selectively used what the principal of the school had said about the situation. And the judge simply said to Enoch Burke, move on. And it's a sad day when serious matters like this are brought before our High Court and we're told to move on. And we had also the issue about the Supreme Court appeal leave application that Enoch is intending to file. And that's simply in relation to the shambles of what we've seen in these courts over the last 3 years. When this case came before the Court of Appeal the first day in March 2023, they said it had nothing to do with Enoch Burke's views or his objection to the principal's instruction. When it came to the Court of Appeal in summer this year, in July 2025, the Court of Appeal, considering the same question, came to an entirely different conclusion.
I just want to show everybody that I just followed him on Twitter. This is his Twitter account right here. He's only got 67,000 followers. So, I mean, Irish teacher jailed for refusing to comply with transgender ideology at school. That is unreal. This is crazy.
They said that it was about the fact that Enoch had objected to the destruction. It was about his views, about his Christian beliefs. That was why he was being disciplined. And we can't have a situation like this where paid officers of the state, judges, are creating a shambolic situation for people like Enoch Burke, going in now to be forced into a disciplinary appeal panel meeting in the face of such a state of such confusion about the core issue, really. Why was he disciplined by Wilson's Hospital School? And we also had today that the judge said that he's not going to let Enoch out for Christmas or Easter.
Now, this is really a life sentence for my son by this judge. A life sentence for Enoch Burke. And let us remember, this Enoch Burke did not begin with Enoch Burke. This dispute began when the principal of the school demanded that he call a child by a new name and use the they pronoun. It did not begin with Enoch Burke. He was commanded to deny his Christian belief, to give up his conscience and agree with transgenderism. And today he's getting a life sentence because the courts have decided to agree with the school and lock him up in prison.
Enoch Burke there is just been packed back into the prison, jailed.
That is
he refused to accept
unbelievable.
Stay strong, Enoch.
I do hear what people are saying about it sucks, but it's not our problem. We were a Kamala Harris presidency away from it being at our front door. That's just the truth of the matter. Truth of the matter, right there. So I think this is absolutely worth Trump's attention. Right here, I just found this video. So this is so I guess this is when he when they arrested him initially.
We're looking to speak with Enoch if he's here, please.
Enoch is entitled to his religious belief.
Okay.
And it's really shameful that you're here. You know, he has a constitutional right. We all have to profess and practice our belief. And that's being denied, my son. And that's why you're here, really.
We're here under the instructions of the High Court. That's why we're here, because there's an order of commitment for Enoch. That's the reason.
From
the High Court, from a judge, Chief Justice. Yeah, that's basically who's informed us that there's an order of commitment, so that's why we're here.
Yeah, a judge that refuses to honor our Constitution.
Okay.
Yeah, and that refuses to acknowledge the core issue that my son was commanded to call a boy a girl. He was commanded. That's where this is the.
I agree, Midnight Light. This is legitimately unreal and impossible to comprehend as an American citizen. But the sad thing is, we almost had Kamala Harris as president. And we went through COVID and we saw what they did. We were not far from being in this situation or close to it.
The root of this matter, to use a they pronoun for a boy, which as a Christian he wouldn't do, couldn't do. He has a Christian belief. That judge refuses to acknowledge what it's about. This is going on for 3 years, and we're back again now to the same thing. Refusal to acknowledge that he was commanded to do something that was against his religious belief, and that's really all. That is the situation. That's what it's about.
Do you know where he is?
That's all I have to say about it. He is entitled to his Christian belief. He's entitled to his constitutional right, and that's fair, and that should be for everybody.
Okay, I'm just asking a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you know where he is, could you let us know? Or
I've said all I'm going to say to you.
Okay. Thanks very much. Good night.
Four of you there.
4 men now.
No crime to deal with, no
Yeah.
trespass bar.
No crime.
No
No.
drugs or anything like that. No
Our
to deal with.
country is a very sad state.
This is private property now, you're on. Just want to remind the four of you there. You have to guard the van there as well.
Unbelievable, man.
Four guard in here.
And our streets
Late
are-
at night.
Wow.
All because Enoch Burke wouldn't call a boy a girl.
This is our Gardaí now, and the streets are full of drugs and crime, and yet we have 4 Gardaí out here tonight, and our country and the trouble that it's in to arrest an innocent man.
People being
An
assaulted.
innocent man.
Yeah, this is what we have now. Transgenderism. Yeah. Coming in late at night.
Coming in now in the dark of the night. Coming in now in the dark of the night to arrest an innocent man. Because he won't call a boy a girl. That's where we're at now in this country.
That is wild. Thanks for telling me about that, Eric K. That is crazy. So this is him right here. Wow. I can't even truly process that, but I think that when we are constantly talking about pronouns and agendas and things like that, we're talking about something real that's happening. They are constantly pushing this ideology on everyone else, and they are constantly preying on young children and to indoctrinate them. It's happening. It's been happening. They finally went a little too far with it, with a lot of the entertainment stuff, and it finally started to get rejected, but it has not gone away. It's completely still out there. And if the moment you get complacent, that's when everything will fall apart. And I know a lot of you don't like sports and all that, but sports analogies are perfect for almost every scenario. When you are in a football game, when you have a big lead, if you get complacent for just a few minutes, boom, that lead can be gone. If you get complacent, and that's what happens so many times. You get a big lead and you get complacent. Trump is here right now. Oh, Joe Rogan's got the top podcast. Oh, Fox News is number one, cable network. Oh, all these conservative commentators are blowing up. All the left is getting owned. Don't get complacent. It gets complacent. You start thinking, oh, we're good. We got nothing to lose. It will be gone in an instant. You blink your eyes and it's gone. Blink your eyes and it's done. Don't get overconfident. 28-3. That's it. So that was a crazy story. I'm completely just like, I can't even process it.